On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Monday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. In the morning, yeah, we're going to kick it off. Coming out of the troubled war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division, where we are going to feature two criminal elements. One is from the Kingston Western Police Division, and one is from the community of Almantown in the Kingston Central Police Division. But the two of them are two peas in a pod, two criminal elements that has narrowed down themselves to petty and car thieves. Yeah, man. So the two criminal element in question is presently on your screen. The one to the left of the screen has since been identified as Rashid Lyons, but more popularly known as Guess. And for those who have been watching On The Spot News Media for quite some time would definitely know this face. The next criminal element to the right of the screen has since been identified as Anthony Williams, but them call him Pops in our streets. He's from the Almantown community in the Kingston Central Police Division. Now the interesting thing about Pops is presently wanted by the police for escaping custody. Now Pops escaped custody downtown Kingston sometime in the latter part of October of 2024. I'm pretty sure you must remember the criminal element that was taken to the court to answer to charges preferred against him. And he was found guilty, and somehow him jumped through courthouse window, land on King Street and take himself quick and fast in a nearby crowded area. And they have not seen him or heard from him since. Now Pops is on the loose anywhere between Kingston Central Police Division and the Kingston Western Police Division. Sometimes he's in the general Craigtown and Jonestown communities, along with him criminal friend Guess, because I guess carry him come round there. The last time they were seen in that particular era, they stole a vehicle in Jonestown to go carry out their criminal acts. And not just one vehicle them steal, but they have been stealing vehicles in that era to go carry out them criminal acts elsewhere for quite some time. And quite frankly, the residents of Jonestown and Craigtown sick and tired, I guess, and him dirty guess them when bringing at the place, because Pops is a guess of guess in the general Craigtown community. Now, Pops, before he escaped custody, he was behind bars serving a 12 years sentence for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. He was also serving a 14 years sentence for wounding with intent. So he was brought before the courts to answer to a different charge. And after he escaped the custody of the police in the court, the judge said she no business. Even though he's not here and he can't be found presently, Your Honor decides say him a go hand down the sentence to him just the same. And he was given an additional 18 years prison sentence during his absence. So this brother here is wanted to the 10th power. So my question now is to you people around Craigtown and Jonestown. Why you not sit back and allow guests to come back in at the place and bring in man from outside to come and rob on residents and nobody at all now say nothing? You see somehow, no? I can't tell you this, you know. You now go open your eyes and realize until it comes knocking on your door. Because I'm pretty sure that the persons who have lost their vehicles and find their vehicles in the back of a police station are somewhere upon the road with police caution tape run around it because it was used to carry out some sort of criminal activity. You never know say it would have come knock on phone door neither. But you see this ghetto mentality, this hear no evil, see no evil when it comes on to criminal elements. That type of dirty mentality are going to lead to a whole lot of you downfall. Just watch and see. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is coming out of the neighboring, troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Andrew South Police Division, where a man who is alleged to be of unsound mind, the police them slap him away. The police them a say, boy, it took place during Knockingz and ClapWeh with them off Maxfield Avenue, off Waltham Park Road. There's a place known as Galloway Road. So the residents of Galloway Road in Kingston 13 have charged that there is no truth to the police reports of a shootout that left this man said to be of unsound mind from their community lifeless on Friday night. But instead, the residents are describing the police fatal knockings and clappings as a brawling murder. Yeah, man. So one resident stated that they're not just mad, but they're also angry at the police because the police are not taking accountability for their actions. The residents also staged a protest blocking the intersection of Maxfield Avenue and Waltham Park Road over the weekend, calling for the authorities to swiftly investigate the matter and bring those responsible to justice. So now we're going to hear from the sister of the deceased man, that's 33-year-old Joel McFarlane, also known as Smokey or Speedometer, as she gives her reflection on who her brother really is, and basically stating that she is in shock to see how her brother actually lost his life. Now listen.
When I heard that he died, I thought he felt sick and they found him in the room unconscious. I never thought. The community loves him dearly, and I really did not think that he died by the bullet. And this goes to show that you knock his door, that he's so naive that he's going to open it, because he does not have, he's 33, but he has the brain of a younger person. So he doesn't even know his danger. He has never been violent. He's not a bad person. If I know I have a brother that is bad, I am not going to go through all of this. It is what it is. I am very practical.
So the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the St. Andrew North Police Division, where on Friday night, last Friday, on the 14th of March 2025, in the St. Andrew North Police Division in Stony, a section of Stony known as Boonall, sometime around 10:30 p.m., a quadruple knockings and clappings took place. Luckily for those who were hit, they're still among the land of the living. Now, the thing about this Knockingz and ClapWeh is that all the persons involved in that Knockingz and ClapWeh is from Whitehall and the General Mannings Hill Road communities. Now, a 43-year-old man identified as Delroy Henry get caught up. A 24-year-old teacher identified as Joshelle Gale get caught up. A 44-year-old female identified as Tamara Porter get caught up. And the fourth person, a 39-year-old man identified as Webster Farquharson get caught up. All of which is from the General Whitehall and Mannings Hill Road community. Now, I wonder where all of them are do up there, so. That is the question. I wonder if some dance, round robin or something of the sort was happening up there. But we gotta dig like deeper into this one and see if we can unearth who those persons are and to see if we can figure out if they were indeed the intended target. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is coming out of the St. Mary Police Division, where a 15-year-old boy is said to be the third person charged in relation to the March 4th fatal Knockingz and ClapWeh of a 46-year-old delivery driver. Now, the teen, who is of a Gardner land address in St. Mary, has been charged with the fatal Knockingz and ClapWeh of the man. He was also charged with possession of prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. Now, the man in question that lost his life has since been identified as Arthneil Sanders, otherwise known as Nelly. He lost his life whilst at his home in Tank Lane, Orokobesa in St. Mary. Now, reports from the police would suggest that sometime around 11:30 p.m., armed men can up the man several times, all over him upper body and head, and leave him lifeless. The police were quick on the scene, but wasn't too quick for save a life, but more so for carry him to the hospital, go fling him down and get him pronounced. You know what? Boy, may I tell my peeps, the thing really, really rough. So the 15-year-old boy in question, whose name is being withheld by the police because of his age, he was charged in the presence of his parent after he was also pointed out on an identification parade. His co-accused, 42-year-old Prince Irvin, otherwise known as Fambo, and 18 years old Shaquan Coulters, otherwise known as Satan, both of St. Mary addresses. Both of them, that's Fambo and Satan, allegedly confessed to committing the crime and were previously charged in the presence of their attorney. So the third one, that's a 15-year-old. His court date is presently being finalized. Well, this has cheap him just got plead guilty also because him had two co-accused plead guilty, hoping that them can get a lesser sentence for go on. So him better just join the bandwagon and get the court no farmer trouble and just go plead guilty and go run off him sentence over there down in the cell blocks. Yeah, man. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about is coming out of Negril, Westmoreland, a place known as Negril. At a popular establishment with them called Chice Club. Yeah, man, a next man knife up a next man, leaving him lifeless. So the man in question, who was on the receiving end of those fatal knifings, is this man presently on your screen identified as Dorrell Thomas, 25 years old, said to be a bartender of Whitehall in Negril, Westmoreland. Well, he was knifed up and his life taken by a criminal element identified as Sadisi Johnson, otherwise known as TJ, said to be of a Whitehall address in Negril, Westmoreland. So TJ, after him tab up the man, take away himself quick and fast, but the police them get some good intel and go circle him round a one part and jail him. Yeah, man. So when they say, boy, once the criminal elements them not put up a resistance, the police them carry them in, but Once them even buck shuffle or quint them eye too much. Right now the squaddy, them say them see that as an immediate threat. I wanna do a threat. Neutralize it quick and fast. Yeah, man. Now the last thing that we're gonna talk about, my peeps, is a criminal element that was caught on a video camera rob the people in place. So he was caught burglarizing a bar along Greenwood Terrace in the Constant Spring policing area yesterday morning, sometime around 4 a.m. So go and watch this criminal element here on the screen and see if you can figure out who him really is and alert the nearest police station. And as always, my peeps, if you not trust the police, link on the Spot News Media or any like-minded vlogger. Give us the information and we will most definitely pass it on to the relevant authorities who can make effective change. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.